Let's talk about Atlas Jiu-Jitsu and Jordan Scrom here. 2-0, or excuse me, maybe 3-0 at this point. Undefeated fighter, holds a champion in another organization.
Somebody's leaving with an L today.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yep.
Two undefeated, 2-0 prospects in this division. I think both these gentlemen actually could be the future of the flyweight division, not just here locally, but across the United States, man. These guys have a lot of potential to hit the UFC one day when they go pro.
You know, and the thing about Jordan Scrom in his last fight, he was a little bit worse for wear. He was bloodied up, but he kept fighting. You know, he's been in the trenches. He's been in that war.
Which one are you talking about? Which fight of Jordan Scrom's? Because the one that we saw here with Hayden Speckard, he put him away pretty quick.
No, there was another one. He ended up all bloody. I took the picture of the screenshot,
okay.
And Ed Anthony reshared it.
That must have been at that title-winning effort that I just mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
All right, enter Jordan Scrom. He is ready to go, game as ever, per the usual.
You know, and again, Atlas Jiu-Jitsu, they've had some wins tonight. You know, their guys and girls are winning around in different.
1-1.
They're winning in different promotions. You know, so they've got some definite momentum there.
There's a lot to, momentum's huge, especially when you got your teammate coming back, all excited, adrenalized.
You know, and also we talk about, you know, Gary Tonin got knocked out today in one by Tom Lee, right? And Tom DeBlas said something very telling. He said, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is not MMA. And the thing that Jordan Scrom has going for him, even though he's at Atlas Jiu-Jitsu, it's MMA heavy, a lot of training.
Yep.
Devin is coming from a gym that's primarily Jiu-Jitsu. You know, so again, I want to see how this translates and see if he can work his game plan and his path to victory against a guy like Jordan. It's going to be a test for either one of these guys.
And here's the thing, Devin Olen has been off since before the pandemic started. He was on that aforementioned canceled Cage Wars card. Unfortunately, has not been able to fight those since before the pandemic. So this could be a tale of two different fighters here. Did he improve in leaps and bounds? Has he stayed the same? Where exactly is he on that spectrum? And what was he able to do in these 2 years?
Well, that's the thing. Jordan has had some more recent activity.
The pop in here, deafening for Devin Olen. I got the opportunity to meet his mother earlier. What a sweetheart she is, the entire family.
Both these guys brought a big crowd with them.
Every time I see Devin Olen, he gives me a hug, and you got to get your double underhooks on this guy when he hugs you.
We're going to bring it up to the ring announcer, Mike Falvo.
Our next fight on the card for Cage Wars 51, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. It is in our flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in last night at 125 pounds. Representing Atlas Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu out of Albany, New York, Jordan Bomb Cyclone Scrom. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in last night 124.6 pounds. Representing 99-1 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu out of Kingston, New York, Devin Olen. And the man in charge of the action when the door closes, Dan Mergliotta.
Big Dan tapped. So we say, would this be a fast pace or this would be a feeling out here?
I think it'll be interesting, slower pace for the first few minutes. Once these guys figure out what's going on.
It's going to be a whirlwind once they're going.
I mean, Jordan Scrom's nicknamed the Bomb Cyclone. What else could you expect from him? I guess we won't have to sit here and speculate anymore. This fight is underway.
Ooh, nice leg kick by Jordan. You know, and he knows Devin likes to use his hands. So that's a smart move. Devin better start checking those kicks.
Yep.
See, again, that reptile brain, we talk about that kick for kick, punch for punch.
Yep.
Ooh. Good right hand by Jordan. Jordan got a very long stance, which hurts mobility a little bit, but increases his ability to produce power. Nice takedown by Jordan.
I was wondering when we'd see the first shot here.
Now, again, Devin is no slouch on the ground. He's a purple belt. You know, he's an instructor. He's very comfortable here. But again, Jordan coming from Atlas Jiu-Jitsu, we know he's comfortable there as well.
Right. We're just going to say, is Olen going to use a closed guard or be active? And he's definitely being
Yeah, I don't see Devin wanting to use a closed guard. Putting that left foot on the hip, trying to create some distance, staying calm, create an angle. But again, Atlas has their stuff down. They're doing a great job.
See that left foot going on the hip of Jordan Scrom. And Jay, could you explain why he's doing that?
He's trying to create some space, but
you see Ben's like 3 seconds behind me. I already talked about that left foot on the hip.
Well, it moved and went back. It's a new situation.
Is there an echo in here?
See, Jordan making it uncomfortable for Devin. If you notice that forearms in the throat, that's legal.
Yep.
It's about making people uncomfortable in positions.
To make a mistake to capitalize.
Yes.
And that's the thing. You see those guys over at Atlas. That's how they train, man. When they're in the gym and they're sparring, they're rolling with each other. They're not making it easy just because they like each other. They are doing that type of stuff. They're covering each other's mouths. They're putting each other in the most uncomfortable situations they can.
Devin trying to trap that left arm at Jordan. Jordan doing a good job controlling, though. And again, we're less than 1 minute left in this first round, and it's all Jordan Scrom because he's been in this position and held Devin there. So Devin's got to try to get to a hip. He's got to try to sweep. Doing a good job defending.
Get that right knee across.
He's trying to control Jordan's left arm.
Looking for the triangle.
I say it looked like he was going to try to slide that right leg through there across the top of the shoulder, but it was not meant to be.
Jordan
20 seconds left.
He's trying to sneak it in there.
Now again, even though Jordan's on top, Devin is doing a great job defending the strikes. But again, it's a round of control for Jordan right now.
Yep.
10 seconds left.
Starting to unload here is Jordan Scrom. Nice shot from the top, end of the round.
But the thing is, you say unloading, but when somebody starts to unload that way, that's when an opportunity arises for a sweep.
Yep.
For you to get out of a bad position, for you to react in a way that's going to shift that position.
Scissor sweep. Yeah, what fight did we watch had a beautiful scissor sweep last fight card?
Oh, you would have to ask.
Who was it? It was set up perfect.
I don't know. I smoke a lot of weed. I'd have to go back and rewatch the whole card and to be able to tell you.
Only Ben Field, folks.
Only Ben.
Well, come on. It's not a big fucking secret.
Yeah.
You ever looked at me?
Ben's starting the only seeds.
So right now, Devin Olen is really likely down 1 round to none.
Yep.
Ed Anthony's pretty confident in there, having a nice conversation with Jordan. A little bit more urgency in Devin Olen's corner.
Yep. Don't get complacent on your back.
Well, I don't even think it was complacent. It was the fact that Jordan just did everything right to hold him in that position. Devin tried to have his feet open. He tried to get a foot to a hip. He tried to trap an arm.
His hips never got to move where he wanted them to.
Yes. Jordan, I think, has the advantage in the strength.
The one thing I got talking to both of these guys is they both really respect each other's abilities.
Devin looking for that rear push kick. I'd like to see him use the front teeth.
Why are we still blaring music?
I have no idea.
I'm just absolutely
Maybe the
dumbfounded.
DJ smokes a lot of weed like you, Ben.
Apparently.
Maybe he got into my stash. Ooh, hard shots there from Scrom.
Devin had a nice jab, but like you said, Jordan returned with that hard right hand. I'd like to see some more head movement from Devin.
Head movement, jab utilization.
Because Jordan is doing a nice job counter-striking.
He needs to push him against the cage. Or back him up against the cage. Don't let him keep circling into the middle.
Jordan is trying to bait him in to where he can change that level and go for that takedown.
He keeps circling out, slamming those kicks into Devin Olen.
But again, you can see him. He wants Devin to chase him a little bit, just like he did in the first round. You see it dropping the head. Mm-hmm. He knows where he wants to go. He's ready to throw hands, but he wants to get it back down where he just won that first round.
You can see the left leg of Devin Olen nice and red there around the knee and the lower thigh, excuse me.
Oh. Devin Olen got a chin, though. I mean, he took it.
He's staying composed, staying
but
patient.
See, he's got to let it go. He's got to let the hands go.
Kind of like that, just more effectively next time, right?
Oh, that's what we were talking about,
Jordan.
Jordan. For. Jordan doing a nice job executing his game plan.
Control the head with the overhook on that side.
I mean, this literally is a violent physical game of chess.
There is.
I remember my first jiu-jitsu instructor told me you have to think 3 moves ahead. Back then in 1999, I looked at him like he had 3 heads. I'm like, what?
Right? And now you're rolling. You're like, I'm already. If I don't get this, I got that.
You know, this is not like a tough man 2001. These athletes are really intelligent folks.
Yep.
You know, when we're at that point now where the sport has progressed so far that we've got these guys that have been doing this their whole life up into this point and training. And these are both gentlemen that fall into that niche there of guys that have been doing this their entire life.
You know, and Devin's trapping that right arm of Jordan, and he's going to try to
push
roll
off the
him,
cage.
push off him. But again, we've got to think about how much time is left. There's 30 coming up on 30 seconds left. You know, I mean, right now, I give all the credit in the world to Jordan for executing his game plan. Ed Anthony very happy. Not much for Ed to say in the corner.
Nice.
Jordan Scrom last time was able to beat somebody up and go to Florida. I wonder where he's going to go after this fight.
He's got to stop chasing for those. Devin has to stop chasing those punches. Good job by Jordan.
He's got a good takedown game.
Excellent job. He commits to it.
And the crowd in here is screaming.
Wow, I got to give 2 rounds to Jordan. Ed Anthony all smiles in the corner over there. Let's see what's going on in Devin's corner. Not nearly the jubilation going on there.
I believe we have the parents of Jordan Scrom sitting right behind us over here.
Yeah, he definitely got to look for the finish here in the 3rd round.
As you say, this is a 2-0 for Jordan Scrom at this point.
I mean, really, I don't see any other way around that. You know, with the control and
it says a lot. I'm sorry to interrupt, Will. It says a lot about the skill of Jordan Scrom because we know how high level of a grappler we have in Devin Olen, and he's being able to do what he's done to him so far.
Well, and I think some of that has to do, we talked about the activity. Jordan has been much more active. You know, Devin's been away for a while. You know, that plays into things.
It's not easy to come out and he's got to push the pace. Watch out for the takedown.
He's got to push the pace without, exactly.
Not overcompensate anything.
I see fresh blood on the back of Devin Olen. Where is that coming from? Touch of gloves to start round number 3. Let's see if Devin Olen can put a button on this, get a finish.
And as you see, I mean, Jordan's feinting. You know exactly where he wants to go. He's ready to throw the right hand, but he's really ready to change the levels.
You know what I love, too, that we don't see very often here is, like, we've got guys, Jordan Scrom, in our opinion here, is up 2-0. He's not going to coast.
No,
he's
he
not
wants
going
to
to
win
sit
this
on
fight.
that. He's going to try to finish this fight, go the whole way.
Devin looks like he got hit low, but, you know, Dan keeps it going.
Oh, there we go, but he goes right into a takedown.
There you go. He needs to punch and punch and punch.
Very, very wise
Jordan
move.
trying to turn that corner. Suck that leg in.
And I've mentioned this before. We see Devin using those strikes, trying to defend the takedown.
Good job by Devin.
He takes the back. Devin Olen looking slick. Is he going for the neck?
Does
He's
he have it?
Devin Olen can turn this around.
No, he doesn't have it yet, guys.
He
doesn't have it yet.
This could be an opportunity for
body
Devin Olen.
triangled him, or no? He's got both hooks in.
No,
He's going to flatten him out.
Jordan Scrom is doing a great job defending here. Wow.
Controlling that arm.
We got 1 minute and 30 seconds left coming up on the clock. What can he do with this?
Got to pull that arm out. Punch
Jordan Scrom, very, very calm, very collected. I don't feel Jordan feels he's in any danger at this point.
No. If he flattens him out, then right back.
Jordan doing a great job.
Jordan's also holding on to that arm and keeping
2-on-1.
The wrist control, yes.
But again, it's not good enough for Devin to win this round. Devin needs to stop the fight. He needs to win this by ref stoppage or submission.
I love this so far. The crowd is setting the decibel meter so high.
1 minute left, though. That's not a lot of time.
Nope.
I'd like to see Devin set an uppercut up. 1-6. Yep. Jab upper. See, throw 2 punches, he's going to duck the head, hit the upper.
I think Scrum gassed himself out trying to defend there.
Certainly all things are
Coming
possible.
up on 30 seconds left. Devin looks at the clock. He knows he's got to do something.
Flying
Less
knee.
than 30.
And these are the fights that really make being a fan of the sport one of the greatest things that we can experience.
Nice front seat. But again, Devin's not going to have enough time to end this fight.
Unfortunately, that minute seems a hell of a lot shorter on the feet than it would have had they been on the ground. It seems like
10 seconds.
All right, here we go. They'll tick up in the action. An absolutely incredible fight. I think we might have a different fight tonight just based off that last round, gentlemen.
Is he throwing up?
I think he's getting ready to, yeah. Good, great fight. I'll tell you what right now, this is now fight of the night.
Yeah.
No other way around it.
You know, we got a few more fights left, but this is definitely fight of the night.
All right, gentlemen. Well, we'll go see what happens here.
And really, we talk about the rust, right? I really feel like if Devin had more action and more prep, I feel like it might have played out differently. Because he was starting to find his rhythm, starting to pick his techniques, starting to land them, but a little too late.
Found his rhythm in the third. Hey, I can tell he's a little bit upset with himself.
Absolutely,
That's
he is.
okay. You had a long layoff. You still made an excellent showing. I mean,
but I've actually had conversations with Devin, and I said you need to be more selfish if you're going to be a fighter. Because Devin tries to do a lot for everybody else. He's one of the most kind-hearted people I've ever met.
Yeah.
And I've had this conversation. He's done a lot for like my kids even. I'm like, listen, you need to stop doing as much and focus more on yourself and be selfish.
Right. Yeah.
And I feel like he's going to learn from this, and I hope he's going to be a little bit more selfish. And next time we're going to see even better, improved Devin Olen.
He'll be tough on himself for a couple days, and then slide right back into the training routine again.
Great show of sportsmanship between Ed,
that was good.
Jordan Scrom, Devin's corner. Excellent fight. Definitely fight of the night so far.
Good fights all around.
Yeah. But that definitely so far is the fight of the night.
I mean, how often do we get a submission at the buzzer?
Yeah. But up until that point, it was, this all fight
This was a fast-paced.
For 3 rounds.
What did I say in the beginning? Is this going to be a fast pace?
It's going to be a whirlwind.
These 125ers, man, they're just, or is it 125?
Yeah, 125.
I was just going to say, if there's always the energy that they expel is just like.
And as always, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for one hell of a fight? And now, after 3 hard-fought rounds of mixed martial arts, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored the fight 29-28. For your winner by unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, Jordan Bomb Cyclone Scrom.